So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
David? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard. He's had a remarkable ascent to the top, but then again he has...
Tries a shot! In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Sosa. França. Chan. Now it's Williams. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. França! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
David. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's going up front in a hurry. Chan. Sosa stood up well to him there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tete promptly onto that, and that is that. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment.
And the score is 1-0.
Sosa. And it's Sosa. To Bruno Fernandes. Chan. And it's Bruno Fernandes. To Bruno Fernandes. He was under real pressure there. Picked out Bruno Fernandes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Haaland. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's França. Just about within shooting range.
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Sosa. Tete. Now Sosa. Sosa goes on a charge down the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Defending of the desperate variety.
No, that's been intercepted.
Looking for options for movement.
Now this could be a chance. That is lovely. Backward it goes. Great chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Sosa. Bruno Fernandes. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Chan. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Lazio, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Shot, surely! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement is having a shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He has a look out. Oh, he had to make that, and shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Christie. There's a sharp little ball here. Taken back almost at once. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! And he he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on...
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has been clubbed away. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Lazio really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Big chance! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And now he has 2. This has become one superb game. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, 3rd corner of the game. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Sosa.
Now it's David. Lazio have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now, that looks a decent ball. And he's had a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 10.
Lazio go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Williams really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Chance for a shot! And he's there to get it away.
Lazio nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tanaka, foot in. Very much into the last knockings. Inter Milan finding their passes.
Sosa.
Ci saranno 5 minuti
In with the challenge. 5 minutes to add. That's good running with the ball. Spread neatly. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. And once more, he's going for goal! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! Chan.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Back into the middle. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lazio have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoy.